with that, let's roll right into the show.
Let's get this thing going. Is this thing live?
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
That
We're
one's
live.
good.
You guys are
We're live.
pissing
We're
me
good
off.
here.
I can't
We're
be
good
doing
there.
We've
that.
been live for a little bit. It's just the audio and the computer's a
Nah,
little
you guys
bit
are fucking with me.
funkified.
You know,
Today
Are
is
you
it's not in my contract.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm in.
Today is the
July
20th.
20th. Today, the episode is episode 26 of Talk Story. I did not take notes on that, so I'm going off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that's true.
July 20th, 26. What week are we on? I don't even. Are we?
Yeah,
I know there was
we left that, so
So we're gonna rely on you guys out there to tell us if we're right or wrong.
I'm almost positive it's episode 26.
It's all about you guys.
Sounds right to me.
And
Either way, we're in an episode and we're doing this thing live again here now from South Beach in Miami, Florida.
at First Surf Shop.
That's true. There's a lot of activity actually on the block this week. It's kind of nice.
It was pretty cool. We had a little culinary experience south of Fifth.
And then we're
Which
getting into it. Let's do the real
You're
intros.
right.
Sorry.
I know.
I
You bait me. You throw it in the water. You chum it up, and I'm just like,
I've been
shark. I'm just
segueing
like,
way too fast.
That's
lately.
cool. Hey.
Oh, no, sorry. Christian,
Yes, I'm Christian de la Iglesia, First Surf Shop, Division Wynwood.
there it is. And this guy next to you.
I'm just Andres. Not undress. Andres.
So don't undress when
So
you're around
don't-
undress.
Don't undress.
But that is
me.
undress.
Exactly.
That is not undressed.
I'm not gothic. I promise.
Or gothic. I would
Exactly.
not have pegged that on you.
I'm like a beach gothic. You know, I'm like a surfer, but I'm like
Beach
a little
goth.
gothic.
That is actually a new category that I don't think I've ever heard before. Beach goth.
Yep. It's
And
coming
if
up.
we were,
Check it out at your
I-
lip.
we
Your
were-
nearest
out of
pack
your
if
shop.
we were to
liver.
get into beach goth,
Shake it
what would
out of
that
your
sound
liver.
Like? What would beach goth sound like?
It's
if there
like
was
a, it's
there was a
like it's
sound.
like it's like, you know, it's like Jesus and Mary Chain like meets like, you know, Trent Reznor and like some like
Oh, this is
Lollapoos
one
or
of the
like
craziest shows I can see.
it's
already.
fucking great, man.
Yes.
That's why
Beach goth. Yeah.
I fucking love
I feel
it.
it.
Bradley, who are you?
Yeah. Who am I? That's what I've been trying to figure out
are you? Is
since
that even your real name?
1981.
Is that even your real name? Bradley Wells?
Bradley Frank Wells is my real name.
All
I do
right.
go by Brad. I actually had to submit all that information with my passport application. I'm renewing. That's exciting.
Rumor has it. Somebody had told me that wasn't even your real name. And I'm like, you know what? Brad Wells sounds like a fake name. You're right. Maybe that isn't his real name.
Maybe I need to look into it more.
I don't even know. But let's,
I mean, you're asking questions that I really haven't never looked into. It's like,
Right.
Christian, is that your real name? You're like,
Well-
I hadn't ever considered it not being my real
The
name.
Scantron card when I was a kid told me it was Christian. And
Yeah.
you know what? I got the
I was
grief
in-
I got off of that.
I was in that kindergarten class. They said, Brother
Dewey
Frank Wells, and I
Decimal
raised my
System.
hand, and that was pretty much the end of it.
I didn't raise my hand. You know why? My last name was too long, and then my first name was too long. So I was De La Iglesia, and then I was either Christy or Krista.
I had that problem on Scantron.
right, and so I always was just like, eventually I got to a point in life where I was just like, I'm not going to go ahead and respond to that person because I know you mean me, but everyone that's laughing right now, I want them to know that I'm standing for something. And I would wait till the end of class, and they'd be like, all those that I didn't call, please come up. And I would go, and they're like, oh, I called you. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't call me.
I was fine with being Brattle.
Well,
I was like,
the
you got 5
Dewey
letters, that's
Decimal
fine.
System is a funny thing. Because I was like, you know, when I was like in like the library thing, it was a little bit funny. I was like just looking for like mystery books or like Tutankhamun and like like archaeology books or like some crazy like fucking UFO books or like, you know, I never was like, you know, until it was a little bizarre, man. Anyway, I was trying to share it with you folks.
Well, you know, that explains the hat.
Yeah.
That makes
It
me
does
an
not
adventurer as
explain
well.
the Dewey Decimal System.
No.
Well,
You
they
can
were
get
talking
back.
about a system before.
Yes.
And it was like not the Dewey Decimal System.
Not even close to
Not even close.
Like, I don't
I
remember
mean-
the last time anyone's mentioned the Dewey Decimal System.
Mr.
I mean, who
Dewey
has,
was
man?
definitely more intelligent than the system than we came up with. Actually, I'm a
When did
big
that
fan
even
of the
come
Dewey.
around?
I'm a big fan of the Dewey Decimal System.
I was a
Of
fan
course
of
you
libraries.
are.
Yeah.
Why are you shaking your
Oh,
head?
of
Of
course.
course
I was
you
like
are.
young. I was a fan of
Oh,
libraries,
gosh.
man. It was like
But like I
Fan.
appreciated it too. It was just like, look at this. There's numbers. It lets me figure out where things are.
Card
look at all these rows.
Do you remember a card catalog?
Nope.
I used to love them.
Yeah,
Especially the knob
yeah.
in the front that was in and
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Figure that whole thing
I
out.
guess you're like
Every
a library
book.
nerd when you figure that one out, but it's cool because I think those people are really great.
I agree.
Library nerds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're great. I was a library nerd for sure.
All right, so we're all here at First Shop. We have a studio audience.
I'm
again.
sorry, can
That's
I get
kinda
another
always
beer?
fun.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Andres?
Hey, thank you.
Go, Jim.
Thank you for having me, man. You guys are great, man. I've surfed with these guys for like, a really long time. I saw Bradley for the first time ever, like when we were surfing right in front of his house. Excuse me. And
like you were like.
no,
was it
no,
his
no,
house
no,
or
no.
like-
His house, like right there on Fourth, man. We paddled out, man. This guy was like in there. He was like taking a couple like Southeast choppers on the head. It was really cool, man. He came in. No, he surfed. No, he paddled back out. No, seriously, that's the first time I saw him.
How long ago was that?
Chris is like fucking like laughing at me. It must have been like at
Laughing
least
with you.
at least 8 years ago. At least
Probably
8.
about that?
Yeah.
I think that's about
And
right.
that's why this guy has my respect.
'Cause it took some
100%.
Southeast choppers on
he,
the head.
yeah, it was a lot of water moving.
I love
This-
those days.
The
Those are most fun
Southeast
days
choppers have some water moving around here.
Yeah, they
man.
do.
Here.
Oh,
Everybody,
everyone says no, they do.
everybody
They
hates
do.
those days, but I think those days are the most fun. It's like
Yeah.
you actually get to challenge yourself a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway.
it's punchy. It's fun. It's unorganized. It's a freaking washing machine sometimes, and that's the exciting part, right? It pops up over here. It pops up over there. You kind of get on your feet. You're kind of watching, like, oh, quickness, and then on top of it, you're watching other people that are surfing, that can surf, and you're just like, oh, where are they positioned at when this thing pops up and becomes chess? Chess and strategy. you
Very
know?
quick moving.
Right.
And then when you get worked, I mean, I hate to say it, but you can get worked on like a waist-high Southeast wind shaft to here.
Especially in South Beach. I mean,
Yeah.
our sand
works
is
pretty
packed
good.
pretty decently, and
It's
depending
all
on the
about
day.
the way the water's moving, because it's not really about the waves. It's just like either you're comfortable with it, or you're not in tune with it. So it's like it's gonna take you, or it's not like gonna.
Exactly.
It's
good
You
practice.
just gotta be like relaxed and like just gotta be cool and be like chill.
Be cool, man.
Just be
Be
cool,
cool.
man. Be
Weekly
cool,
haps. What's cool in the neighborhood?
Yeah, just drop in the swimming pool. Like take a swim, see how the water feels, and just let yourself
Just
go.
take it in there. So we're gonna jump into the local pool haps.
Exactly.
What is
That was a
happening
great
in the
hit.
pool this
That's
week?
what's up. What's going on,
Well,
man?
know,
Is it
currently-
Adult Swim?
Adult Swim.
I wish I love that show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
That was a good show.
And Flux.
that was good.
Yeah, it was,
That was good.
those were good.
That was a
times.
great show. man.
Well, currently at First Surf Shop, we are hosting a sale
Cuando?
Oh.
tomorrow and for this whole weekend. Everything in the store will be on the minimum 25%. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to do anywhere from like 40 to 60%. We just got a lot of product.
I'm coming in.
We overbought a little bit, and the summer's been a little bit
I'm
slower
gonna
than we
overbuy
expected.
too.
And what that transitions to, or turns out to be, is a couple
Yeah.
I'm
extra.
so
extra-
excited.
There's a bunch of
I'm
products
so excited for
that
the
we want to get
sale.
rid of in order to be able to bring new stuff in. So
No, really, I'm sick.
come
I'm
check us
excited
out.
for
We're
the
open
sale.
at 10 a.m. Close at 7 p.m. Juan's excited.
I'm
Juan
so
Andres.
Juan Andres is very excited
Call
for
you
the
Juan or
sale.
do we call him Andres? I don't even know sometimes.
Alright.
And I like personally calling you Juan Andres.
Yeah, Juan Andres
Is that
is
a
a
cool?
cool vibe. It's like it's not like my DJ techno name, but it's okay.
What is your DJ techno name?
My DJ, I don't know.
Are you saying
I was there, man. I was there. I played at Panorama Bar. I was there. Panorama Bar. I was at Panorama Bar.
And
Whoa.
where is Panorama Bar?
It's in Berlin.
Okay.
It's in Berlin. Berlin.
Is that
Can
is
I
that
get a
where,
beer?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
thank you. We
so
can talk.
yeah.
Absolutely can.
Just pop me up, man. We'll discuss it. You want to
Talk
talk
the guy,
Berlin?
Bev.
We'll pop the trunk.
All right. So
Hey.
in either case, tomorrow.
First shop.
Getting back on
sidewalk sale.
Sidewalk sale.
Absolutely. Surf shop sale.
The stuff
If
you guys are rolling
hey,
in on racks
you
here.
you
Couldn't
guys
believe it.
aren't gonna get anything because I'm gonna buy everything like in the morning. So
Yeah, actually
just
get
stay
here
home.
early. I would say get here early
You-
if you want to get your stuff.
Don't
Yeah,
even come
yeah,
out.
We're
What time you guys
No.
gonna open
Hey,
up?
you know what?
Ten
No.
a.m. We're pretty stocked for it, and we're
Not
kind of ready.
No. I'm gonna buy everything. So get over here soon before I buy everything.
Yeah, actually, the shop's semi-open right now. We have one guest that's actually trying on trunks right now. It looks like.
Hey, well,
So, but
Good luck.
the rest of the stuff, other than those one trunks, will be on sale tomorrow. JK, you can have that on sale too. And we're excited for us
choose
during the
JK.
summer. Things get a little bit slower sometimes, and you have to kind of just sell through things. And that is just the life of retail. It fluctuates. There's no guaranteed measure on how
The weird
things
thing
are
is
gonna
that
happen.
there's some really rad shit in here still.
Yeah, that you can get
Even
a
the
great
stuff,
discount.
even the stuff that you guys brought in from
Bro,
Wynwood.
shut up.
Yeah.
I don't want. Be quiet, bro. I don't fucking. I'm buying it. Like,
All
what's
right,
going
you're
on?
in. You're
I'm
in. All right.
All right.
Get out of here. Sorry,
This
folks.
guy.
Everything except his size.
I'm feeling like, I'm like, it's like
Feeling a little saucy. Getting ready to do a little purchasing.
Little what?
Little
Purchasing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, hey,
I'm feeling
they
it.
got great stuff here, but the magic stuff. If you can get in there, you got it. You're welcome to come over. Come over this weekend. Cheers
it.
to that.
Cheers to this.
All right.
What other haps you got going on?
Nicaragua. Some stuff's going on down there that I think that the people that watch it should
I
be
gotta take
aware
a
of.
piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
You guys
And,
are
We'll-
from me, yeah?
we got
We
you.
got you.
We got you. So there's a little community called Masaya, a little south of Managua, and it's been a stronghold of kind of what's been happening in the counter-political or counter-government movement. And the government just like recently sent a whole bunch of people in there that were kind of police or
Thugs.
paramilitary thugs or what have you. I don't know.
so
Read
are
the
things
article.
getting better, or the things?
Read the articles. I mean,
I haven't had a chance to read the articles. All right.
Yeah,
From
so
what you've read, does it seem like it's getting better?
No,
or
it's worse.
Ah.
It's worse. And so, like I read what I can read, and I try to keep people updated because I think it's important. It's not very talked about in mainstream media right now, but I know that there's a lot of people that surf, that go down there frequently,
Right.
that are thinking about going down there, and or maybe they just have like a fondness for it because they've been there and they love it. So yeah, it's not a great situation, and it seems to be getting worse. So just like pay attention to the news and share it with your friends and
it's
kind
such a
of let
bummer.
them know it. But look, Nicaraguan people have been through a lot, and there's no way that they're gonna like kill that spirit.
Right.
So the
That's
things that are
amazing.
happening are terrible. And
Nika, here's to you.
yeah, that's it.
Keep
So-
fighting. Keep making it
Yeah,
happen.
that's
Stay
it.
strong for your people.
And everyone that's up here, do what you can, get involved, read the news, spread the news, maybe start to push on your local politicians, look about giving aid if there's anything that we can do in terms of
Help.
helping. We'll
Support.
pass along that information.
Absolutely.
But it's we've been talking about it, so I want to keep people informed. It's not good,
Amazing.
and it's
What is this about with
Nicaragua, just
Nicaragua?
kind of
Just
like
kind of a little update on
not
what's
going great.
on down there.
So
It's not going great.
Pass that on Weekly Haps.
oh no, actually a couple other things. AP
Yes.
is been down a long road. He's out of the hospital. He's back at home. AP, if you guys don't know, I mean, I just drop it like you guys should know, but AP is a local surfer here. He's been surfing here since God knows when. I
Yeah,
mean,
what
time.
happened to him, man?
Had a
Is
heart
he
attack. Yep.
yeah.
But he's doing all right?
Stroke. Sorry.
Yeah, and then like he was in a coma for.
Yes.
Is he
For
still
a couple
in the
weeks,
hospital?
almost. It felt like.
No,
No,
he's out
he's out.
now,
Okay, I'm
He's
gonna
out
go
of
visit him
hospital.
tomorrow.
and it's just
I'm off this weekend, so I'm gonna go visit him. I'll tell you. I'll let
Yeah,
Brian
come
tell
back. You know, it's
Yeah.
just amazing what happened.
Yeah, that
and then
dude's
I
so-
saw a lot of people in the surf community kind of rally around him because he's just such a great guy, and it's great to see him doing better. And
It was scary. It was scary for a hot second when him being in that coma. It was one of those like, oh fuck, not another one.
I know.
You know, like I mean, it's been a tough last couple of years. And
But you know, he's a fighter. you
dude,
know,
he is such a fighter.
and he's such a chatty guy.
I mean,
he's got
being-
so
being-
many things still to talk about.
Right.
I mean, we got to get him on the show.
Come
for
by
sure.
my
Yes.
house.
We got to go ahead and
Come-
talk about his.
I have a house for you to sell. I have a property for you. I know. I know this guy. AP. I know
Come
this
on.
guy.
We got real
Give
estate
me-
to talk
you know,
about.
you
We got
gotta-
waves to talk
hey,
about.
If you
There's
got
still a lot
if you got a
going
real
on.
estate situation, talk to that guy. He'll get you the best deal. I
All
promise.
right.
You know what I'm
AP,
saying?
no,
That's
I
the
mean,
way-
AP is a
AP.
real estate wonder.
Thank you for
Wonder.
being such a warrior. Thank you for
That's
being
amazing.
such a epic local. and we're stoked that you're doing better and you're.
Yeah, it's awesome. Really, really happy about
you're
that.
gonna
That's like a good
That's
weekly
a great
hap.
one.
I'm really happy
That's a
about
great
that
one.
one. What else?
You're amazing.
Forecast,
Go ahead.
Report, yeah?
Yes, let's go ahead. Tell me something good.
All right.
Tell me something good.
Well, I got some kind of interesting things happening in the Atlantic Basin currently. Bermuda High, very strong Bermuda High, kind of like kicking up a storm that's going to come off maybe Delmarva, North Carolina area. Looking like it's going to be mostly pushing in the direction of mid-Atlantic, New England. A lot of southerly wind swell heading their direction. Unless this storm kind of shifts out to sea,
Right.
very little chance we're going to see much from it in terms of a groundswell from the north.
Right. So
However,
do we see any wind-driven stuff coming our way?
Yeah, maybe a
Or,
little
like,
bit. You know,
gradient stuff?
Yeah, it's going to be tighten up the gradient. Yeah, that's. It's not a great sound. It's not a great sound. And,
The sound of
for
constipation.
South
Now,
Beach-
yeah, you see how like I
for South
grab
Beach,
this guy
that's-
because he knows what I'm talking about.
that's
It's like
kinda
it's
right.
like gonna be like a
Yeah, it's kind of like that in South
grab your longboards, people.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe if we're lucky in South Beach. However, up north, that pressure gradient will help out in the trade swell, and so
Smyrna look a lot smaller today than did yesterday, but it's okay.
it's gonna come back up, coming back up,
Coming back up.
coming back up. So
God
yeah,
bless
What days
Florida.
are we talking?
Yeah, as we get into like Sunday, Monday next week, maybe a slight increase in the southeast wind swell and trade swell up north of the Bahama Bay.
Listen, brother, at this time of the year,
Then
what?
And then
There's an and then?
Yeah.
And
Be-
then?
And then you could go to another ocean.
Which one?
Either, really, because we're going.
Any of those seven?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're talking Indian and Pacific and Atlantic here. These are the major surfing
Everyone's
oceans.
going to
Scott.
like Salvador.
Yep.
Ed
Why?
Manning.
Why?
Ed Manning is
What's
going to
going-
Salvador
why?
with the
What's
Jay
going on down
Bruns.
there? Yeah.
I
Oh.
think I got the crew over there.
The whole cruise.
Hey,
going on.
holler. Jay Bruns, Ed Manning. We're here for you, bro.
So someone got a new board
Biebs,
too for the trip,
Biebs.
huh? It looks like.
Biebs.
Instead-
Justin Bieber. Hey, Biebs, I love you, man.
Dude, Beebs
I love
watches
you, Biebs.
this.
I know.
He
Biebs.
loves this stuff.
Is he coming on the next trip?
I mean,
He was here, bro.
You know what
I was
Bieber
there.
does? He goes,
Bieber.
Alexa, play me Thank You Surfing. And Alexa's like, what? And he's like,
has anybody tried that? Do we know if it works?
It would
It
work.
should.
It would
right?
work.
In
Yeah.
theory, it should. 'cause
Really?
It's on
Yeah.
all the podcast.
Alexa would
apps,
be like,
but-
"Bitch, what you know about that?"
right. And you're like, perfect. I'm so glad I got the Jamaican Alexa.
But yeah, actually, the other oceans, Pacific is really lining up a really good run of swell for the foreseeable future. So if you want to go on a trip, get to Central America nearby.
The next 10 are looking good.
Get the fuck
Also-
out of Trump country right away.
Pero yeah, Indian Ocean looking good, Pacific Ocean looking good, Southwest swells for both, and actually a massive one for the Indian Ocean. So,
The Maldives looking good.
oh, shout out to Anouk and Fulvia who are in the southern Maldives right about now.
Oh.
Oh, I've been getting the pictures, and I am
Amazing.
not disappointed by what those girls are surfing. Congratulations! Can't wait to hear the stories. We get you guys on the show, maybe with some
We'll
pictures.
definitely have to get him on the show. Yep, absolutely.
sir.
After that.
That's it. All right, let's get into the next thing because that's pretty much all we got going on. Just
all
look
we got.
forward to
Wind
traveling.
chop.
Passion projects. Topic number one.
Topic number one, passion projects. What do you mean by passion projects, Bradley?
It's kind of like the stuff that you
Gets
think
you, drives
about.
you, push you forward. Like,
Well, you
is
gonna answer your own question?
I'm just wondering. I'm just like wondering what is it? It's is it passion projects? Is it just a hobby? Gonna be work?
Could be. It's just like that stuff where people that are around you, they're like, yo, what are you even doing all that time? Like in your garage or in your basement or, it's like when you steal away time and you start working on something that you don't know maybe what it is, but you know that you want to invest a lot of time because you like it.
Right. Not necessarily that there's a monetary gain in the whole process.
Most people don't think through it that far as like, I guess what we're talking about. In the
Which is
passion
weird though,
project.
because sometimes I feel like that there are people that have worked for me in the past before, or worked with me. Sorry, and I hate saying they work for me. They work with me, and
Someone pays the bills.
their amount of output and work is determined on how much it is that they get paid. So I wonder sometimes if that restricts people within their passion projects, because yes, it is a passion that you're following through and seeing through regardless, irregardless, if you will.
We will. We're in the
Of what you're
305.
getting paid, but I wonder.
must, as
I
a
wonder.
matter of
I wonder
fact.
if there's a. I wonder if there's a crew of people that like have a passion or whatever, and they just say, "I'm just gonna not even look into that because I'm just so busy doing what I have to do, this, and this, that I won't even tap into that passion because it's not as if that's gonna pay me anything."
For sure, man.
You know, it's not out there.
That could have been called the Nazis like a earlier
Wow.
time, but that was like a way other time.
Here's where we're our holy. Did we go over there?
Exactly.
idea
It's like
what that
holy
means.
shit, but it's the same fucking concept.
Passion projects?
Yeah.
And the Nazis.
And the Nazis,
That's
bro.
ladies and gentlemen. That's a first.
Hey,
Mr. Trump, you might like that one.
you like that one?
JK.
Trump? JK.
JK. We try to
J-
keep this.
JK.
We try to keep this show as
As-
anti-political as possible.
I mean, we're talking history here, so
Yes.
I mean,
Hey, you want to get fucking historical?
No, I don't.
It's like
Not with this
battle.
many sodas in
know.
us.
Oh, I can be. Anyway,
but the
Let's go back to the
topic
passion
here-
project.
Yeah, let's go back to the framework here, which was the passion projects.
Right.
And so
and what did I say? It was like
the
No
Nazis.
Nazis.
I the fucking Nazis.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They-
Que cazzo fai?
I
What
mean-
with the fucking Nazis?
There was a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
passion in their projects.
There was a lot of passion in the project.
Where are we going?
I
And
mean,
where
Ladies
did
and gentlemen.
and you guys did not give me like the right way to go at the back. You know, it's
I'm
like,
not. I mean, I don't know where you were going with
Yeah,
that.
we just said passion project. You went straight to Nazis. And we're like, okay. Well,
We were thinking more like the guy that's gonna like build a motorcycle in his backyard.
Which one?
Or be a DJ.
Exactly.
Or
That's a passion.
Yeah, I was just being.
I
I was just being a little facetious, just to bring out the good vibes in these guys, because I love them.
Nothing brings out good vibes like Nazi talk.
Exactly, because you know who you're talking to. Because I don't like Nazis. I don't like
folks,
Nazis.
if you thought that we had any
I
control
do
of the
not
show,
like
this is,
Nazis. I
case
do
in
not
point
like
of-
Nazis. I don't like anybody that has like that doesn't like animals. I like everybody that likes animals. I don't like anybody that doesn't like nature or whatever.
So
Whatever
there-
you want, you know. You can do everything you want with humans, but I like people
You
that
draw the line at animals.
with animals. I try.
Even with Nazis.
Even no, Nazis are like, you know, they do what they do, bro. I'm not part of that group, but
We're accepting.
I'm not accepting anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, man?
I mean,
if you're not gonna take over the world, obviously, so you're not gonna like maybe. I mean, Cruz is going to like Colorado to hang out for a little bit. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. And then you know, I think it's just like it's gonna be like maybe like 5 solar years of like, you know, finding yourself out. We're still young, you know. We got some time. We're not like old people. Maybe a little like, you know, finding out and then
What
see what's
constitutes
going
as
on.
old? What's the age
I
in which
think,
old is
I think
old?
like, you know, like 65 is like old. Yeah.
So just at that retirement age.
Like,
Just at that point when you're
basically-
looking for those golden years.
And I'm not.
you
I'm
got
not,
the AARP
and this is
envelopes,
like- this is
but
like
you
something
can't
I
quite
can't
qualify
say.
yet.
But
and you're not opening them.
You know what? That's
Well, I
fucked
mean,
up.
you could
know
be
what? I
opening
shouldn't
them.
say
You can
that.
do what you want.
I
I'm
wouldn't
so
open
sorry.
up an AARP.
I would
envelope.
not ever do like.
We
you
must
know,
be getting great comments tonight, Caleb.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I would never do that to anybody, man. Like anybody that's like super young, like that wants to like hang out for another like 30 years. Give me a freaking beer. am I
Just-
drinking
I
a
don't
second
know. You look like you're doing all
But,
right.
you know, this is the spirit of radio. It's like fucking Rush, man. Who's on this? Who the fuck? Fucking Joe Rogan? Who's on this fucking thing?
Actually, Joe Rogan follows us.
Joe
and he
Rogan's-
watches.
Yeah, Joe, man,
he
let's
watches.
hang out, man.
He watches this for content.
Joe, call us. We want to borrow your studio.
Well, you know what I'm kind of interested in?
Hey, Joe, let's borrow your studio
you know,
so
to,
we can
to,
hang
to
it.
speak of...
So me and Chris
Yeah,
can hang out
let
and
me
surf.
tie this back. To
And
bring
you
this
can
back
pay
to
us a
some
couple more-
weird
Hold on.
passion
We're broke, man.
project, Nazi weird shit.
We're fucking
What is up
broke.
with Rogan and the OK sign? Have you been watching
get
this?
Out of here, bro. That's such a. He got into.
I know.
He was tripping.
It's so funny.
He didn't do that shit.
It's
What,
the
what,
funniest
what,
thing.
wasn't
what
that.
okay sign?
No, it's a fake thing.
It's a fucking fake thing.
It's
You know,
a fake
he
knows
knows
thing. And the funniest thing is for me,
That's
you know, that
bullshit.
thing we used to like play this game
Right,
with my
when you were a
brothers.
kid.
Right.
Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons. It's like no, that's like a fucking like it's not fucking racist, man.
Right, but he was joking about it, bro.
How does racism fucking exist on the fucking planet now? That's such fucking nonsense, man. If you meet
Topic
somebody,
1B.
It's called Power and Greed.
Passion
Power
project.
fucking
How does
pisses me
racism
off,
exist? Yeah,
it's like you
that's
know,
a heavy one.
I don't
We
have a
should've just made
gun,
a
but I have a
topic.
big machete, and that will like, I would just like fucking, you know what I mean?
So I'm gathering in the last 10 minutes or so that racism is something that we don't like.
Dude, are you kidding me? No, fuck, what?
Do you have a passion for this? Is there a project that you've started?
I just
In regards
I
to
don't-
fighting racism.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't like, you know, I don't like, I like all animal beings on the planet at the same level. Whether you're a turtle or you're a fucking Asian, I just want everybody on the fucking same level because we're all on the fucking same planet. So stop being an asshole. Jesus.
Turtle. You turtles. Don't be an
Turtle.
asshole. You Asian. Don't be a turtle.
Why doesn't just everyone just like be cool, man? Just be cool.
Be cool.
Oh god.
All right, Chris, thank you.
You're quite.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris is my boy. Dude,
You're my boy, Blue.
All right.
He's my boy, man. I fucking love this guy.
Somehow, before we started, we've gone off the rails.
So what's the next topic, man? Come on, all right.
Well, we
I
nailed
don't-
that one.
Have we? Well, that topic was nailed.
I mean, we can just save that topic
Can I
for
just
another
have
day.
another beer though, so I can just like you know,
Let me catch.
just like this. I don't think the like thank you surfing thing is like, it's working absolutely. These beer mugs are the best, by the way. They're great
Because they're heavy.
because they're heavy
15 ounces. Apparently.
and the look at this, the manual thing here.
That was like magic right now. Did you guys see that?
Magical thing.
See how it
when you
transferred
drink
from one hand
coffee
to
in
the
the
next?
morning and you're watching the surf, you're like,
You look good doing that with the hat and the mustache and that.
It's kind of like a.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna cut that clip out and make it a commercial.
It might
That's
be
a good
commercial.
one.
Here, you can take that out of your-
Yeah.
Get it on my laptop.
Have you guys ever been out of commission and not been able to surf? How does that affect your life? What do you do?
I drink more out of this cup.
That's it.
No.
Find a
I mean,
camera.
right.
Take pictures.
Right.
Go surf.
It really is. I remember when I tore my ACL meniscus on my left knee. I was out for a little while, and rehab was kind of swimming and whatnot, and decided to pick up a camera in the water. It was a disposable, and just kind of take pictures. I figured it was a way of surfing. It was a type of surfing, and so for
How?
me,
How is that a type of surfing? actually?
listen. When I would fix surfboards and do ding repairs, for me that was a type of surfing as well. It was within ding repairs. Within ding repairs, it's like when you're fixing a rail and you're doing stuff, you're kind of imagining what that rail was like in
That
the
makes
water.
sense to me,
And
yeah.
so for me, that was surfing. And then when you are in the water and you're swimming, you are amongst the elements and you're watching people surf and you're imagining seeing the wave in that person, what that person should be doing in that wave. So you're waiting for that moment to capture.
Great. Let me flip it on you.
Also, go
Oh,
ahead.
I can't argue with you. You got like a way better microphone. That microphone like has I think precedence over all other microphones.
It
That's
doesn't
true.
sound better.
Because you never use it, and like when you do, I'm like,
God speaking.
yeah, God, go ahead.
We gotta get
Hey,
you guys with
hey, God,
headphones
how
so
you
you
doing,
can actually
buddy?
know what it sounds
What's
like.
going on? With
So,
God?
also, to
Hey, hold
the-
on, God. Stop. Hold on, God. Tell me. Go ahead.
Wait, you just told God to stop?
Yeah.
I just
And
told
then
God
tell
to
you.
spot.
All
I told God to spot, not to stop. To spot. Okay, God, stop. Tell
Okay,
me.
can
All
I-
right, go
can
ahead.
I go
Yes,
now?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, he was saying taking pictures of surfing can be
Yes.
like surfing. This is what I noticed because in like September I wrecked my truck and destroyed my leg and was out of the water for
Yeah.
10 weeks or whatever. It was
Yep.
stupid. So I had an old film camera that I'd never really used. Dug it out. It had like a zoom lens on it. Somebody gave me a cool situation. So this is what I noticed. is you have to pay way closer attention to what somebody's doing on the wave if you want to try and capture that frame. Like, there's a moment when Davo's doing a big turn off the top. Like, there's a moment that's the right one to grab. And to try and get
just
that.
not go.
Yeah, well, and that was the
Well,
other
that's
thing
he's shooting.
because,
She's shooting
because
film.
I was
Who are you
shooting
talking
film like
about?
manual wind,
Who,
so
the
you
Davo?
you don't have the
Hey,
option
God,
of doing that.
God bless the Davo, man.
So you have to
The mamba.
try and predict
The-
that
the
moment
black
so that you can
mamba.
squeeze the trigger. So I
love
was
that guy.
way more engaged than when I'm just like checking and trying to see if it's good enough to paddle out. With the camera, I'm like actually paying really close attention,
Uh-huh.
watching everything really closely,
Interestingly-
and I learned a lot sitting on the beach watching.
That's
that
like
I
free
never
diving
learned
and
from the water.
spearfishing. Free diving, I'm watching fish. Great. No, spearfishing. I'm like, I'm watching fish because I'm about to kill something, and you're like waiting for that one instance. You know,
Yeah,
just
you're
like
watching patterns, behavior,
Right,
kind
just
of
like
you're,
surfing.
You're trying
Right.
to go ahead and get ahead of it, and as well as if you're going to capture some images.
Because
of
you
surfing,
have to read
you
when
have
you're
to,
taking
like, read-
pictures.
right,
You have to read the
what they're
wave
about
the
to do.
same way whoever's
Absolutely.
riding it does.
Right, absolutely.
So let me throw a little segue in. I mean, it's kind of off topic actually, not a segue. Montero, it's like Alex Montero,
Okay.
local guy, been picking up a camera lately, sick guy, in my opinion. He's like, no, you got a sick eye. I'm like, what do you mean? And I think it's because of that. I think it's because of that spearfishing thing. That like,
I think it's like two like really like middle-aged old guys like getting their mojo.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it could be that too.
I think
I mean, that has a
that's
lot,
what it
but
is.
that has a lot to say for mojo in itself. Like, you don't necessarily have to be young and tap into it at a certain age, and then all of a sudden it's gone. You can tap into it at a certain age, and then all of a sudden it could be gone for a little bit. You can tap back into it again, or you might have never had it, and all of a sudden you tap into it and be like, oh shit, maybe I got a little mojo.
That's a mojo running.
That's what I say. Exactly. That's a good thing.
I mean, I
So,
feel like
yeah,
he's
very
I feel like he's
natural.
doing voiceovers. You. Keeps coming in. He's like, "That's right," and like he's got a face to it. He's like, "And it's good, real good."
It's doing like Arby's commercials the whole time.
Yes. He's like hungry, thirsty for your love. You know, he's going all over. You're like,
All right,
okay.
so Kid was in.
I'm sorry, Hollywood. You
incapable of
can't
surfing
get
for
a
little
piece.
bit.
You got to talk to like either Chris, Redbeard, or Bri.
We all got our
Oh
names.
dear Lord,
You
Lord have
guys
mercy.
want a piece? You got to
Lord
go
have
through the
mercy.
fucking. You got to go through it, man. If not, peace out. High five. It's all good. Yes, sir.
So injuries. What have you had an injury before that's pulled you into surfing in some other realm that wasn't?
It's sort of like, I got like weird back shit. So every once in a while, like from
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't
Like
I can't-
spasm style or
What's
like full on disabling?
You told me it was like it's weird. Like I was like I'm trying to swim, and I go down like maybe like 15 feet.
that's what you're saying, yeah.
I was feeling like tingling
In your back,
on my feet.
on your feet,
Yeah.
15 feet down.
On your feet. Yeah, and I was saying that I felt the same thing, and it's for me.
It's got to be a circulation issue, isn't it?
Right, and so I felt like I was swimming out flat, and then when you go to kick down and go vertical,
Maybe I went too hard, you know.
and like your
That's
spine
how you
moves in
get
a way,
work, though.
right, and your spine moves in a
You
way,
get work like that, you gotta fucking.
and so maybe you
get
didn't
with
stretch
that.
out properly before swimming,
Yeah.
or maybe you're you got like some little weird spasm going. Well, I mean, I'm not an expert in this, but like I've had that happen, and I've thought about it, and I'm like, that was weird, and that's how it happened to me. Is
Hey,
just,
homies, we're working with like the ocean here. Like the ocean is a natural state of mind that is not natural. It's your
Interesting.
worst nightmare. It's like It's like
Guam.
it is not a good thing, but it can be.
Did we all just take whippets right now? Because I feel like we kind of did.
And they're not whippets
Interesting. Let's just move out of this topic and just get to our third and last topic for the evening. Why do you live at the beach?
The beach. I used to live on the beach. Live
Yeah,
off the beach
what is
now.
it about the beach? Yeah, so you said
In general, it's a
I
draw.
used to live on the beach.
Right.
Like, no,
Yeah.
I used to live on the beach.
Because, you know, there's this sanctuary that comes of when you get near the water, whether it's the beach, the bay, even a large pond, if you will.
Small
Good
ponds.
river.
Right, a great river.
Oh, look at this guy.
Water
A small
moving.
river.
But I think at the
A
end of the day,
creek. A
water moving,
reservoir.
water
Rain.
lapping,
No.
water breaking, water in general. It
Glassy
makes up
water,
75% of
moving
this earth.
water.
Makes up about the same amount within us.
Oh, look at you dropping knowledge.
Bruce
And
Lee.
numbers.
Bruce
and
Lee. Bruce Lee.
Bruce
Move
Lee.
like water.
Oh, there you go.
Sting like a bee. I don't. what's that?
Move like water. No, that's like
Muhammad
Muhammad
That's
Ali.
something else. That's
Bruce
something
Lee,
else.
Muhammad
He
Ali.
Move like water.
We
guy.
got some Lees going.
Bruce
We
Muhammad.
got a
Ali.
couple. We got a couple of them. We're drunk. A couple of us guys here, but we're good. We're all right. Don't worry, folks. It's good. You're not gonna get like
If
Nagasaki in your
you're
head.
only engaging in the audio portion of this
Know that
broadcast,
Yeah,
the
don't
guy on
worry.
the
you're
left
not-
is pointing to the guy in the middle.
You're not gonna get Nagasaki on your head
The
or
guy in the middle
Hiroshima on
speaking
your
right
head.
now.
So
you
don't
just
worry.
go watch the
all
YouTube
right?
video.
Right.
You'll get it.
You'll
Alright.
figure it out pretty quick, even by voices, I'm guessing.
All right, figure it out. You'll be all right.
Anyways,
Just be a good
water.
person.
Be close to the water.
I mean, there's a healing effect in the ocean altogether.
You said it earlier. Actually, before we even, I think, got on the cast, you're like, because I wake up here and then I go to sleep here on the beach.
Yeah. So like the number of
Caleb,
days.
Caleb, off camera.
Caleb's off camera, and
Yeah,
yes, he's got a
I'm
big
here.
beard.
Cool.
And,
Hi.
I don't think they can
He's not
see that.
I think
necessarily.
so.
Are we
Yeah, I
still
gotta
on,
answer
man?
that.
He's not necessarily homeless, where he's actually
Are we
on
still?
the beach.
Are we
but-
still on?
We're still on.
Okay.
So what is your
Hey,
question?
Caleb, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Are you
Checking
still
in.
there?
Just
Checking
checking
in.
in.
Still
man.
here.
Just want to make sure
All
my
right,
mic is
man.
working.
I just
Caleb,
making sure
are
my
you?
mic is working.
Yours is working. Mine is working. It's good. I
Okay.
have headphones. I can verify this.
Okay, thanks,
Okay.
buddy. Well, Chris is here.
So
That's great. We're all here.
We're all here.
the
Brad's
number
here.
the number of
So
days.
it turned into like a non-video format, so that's the best.
Good.
It is. It is a
It is.
great thing.
So far this year that I've scored South Beach with
Uh-huh.
some like waist high, like the forecast didn't say anything, and then I get home from work and I look at the cam and I'm like, oh, there's people in the all my neighbors are in the water. You go down there and it's like some glassy waist high swell
Something to be
that's
said
super
to be
fun
a couple blocks
that I
away.
never
Yeah.
would have drove here from Kendall for, because the forecast was like, maybe you're probably gonna get skunked. But when you're just here anyways, you get those.
No, not
It's
anyways.
way easier to go ahead and handle
Christian,
the
Christian,
skunk
let me just
value.
say, not anyways, on purpose.
Well, yeah,
You're here on purpose
right.
for that exact reason.
Yeah, those are the
true.
days the rent is worth it.
Things that far South Florida surfers have to deal with is exactly that. Because I've known plenty of guys that will just keep
west
their
of Federal
they'll keep
Highway.
their board in the car, melting and delaminating. It's just so that they don't have to go all the way home because it's an extra 45 minutes
And
that
you'll
to
miss it.
come. Because you know what? At the end of the day, the surf we got around here sometimes is tidal.
All right, cool.
So what I mean, aside that, I mean, it's granted in a place like here where there's a lack of surf, nonetheless, being close to the opportunity for surf has a lot of draw and for value for those of us that are surfers.
Oh, this brings out like a whole other layer of that. It's like the mini wave club, as they call themselves,
Yeah.
which is like, I mean, unofficially, I'll call them like a nuke. Phobia is really trying to get into that club, even though she rides a shortboard most of the time. God bless her. She rides like tiny ass waves. Annie, for
Yep.
sure.
To Roger. Yep.
Jose Sopa.
Yep.
I mean, these are people that are going out in waves that don't exist really in
Not
most
there.
other people's realms.
The Wavestorm crew.
And like, oh yeah, those guys.
Anytime they're out, I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah, but
obviously I'm
she's
paddling
good,
out because they're gonna make it look good,
charges?
and I'm gonna want
right,
to get in.
but that's the whole thing. It's like they will go out in a ripple just to surf,
Right.
just because they live on the beach, and they're like, you know what?
That,
No one's
but,
driving from Kendall here for a 6-inch wave. I'm gonna surf.
Right.
I got 2 waves tonight.
Not crowded.
but that's not
And no
just
one's
because
up.
they surf, but it's
You know,
because they.
You know what it is? It's water people. It's not about surf people. It's water people. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'll talk to you guys about that in a minute. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
All right.
It's called water people.
Why are we whispering?
Water people. Just keep it secret.
Oh my God, dude.
I was just about to ask if you all have to whisper, but I got scared by that.
As much as you're scared right now, I don't think so.
Lord of mercy.
Lord have mercy.
So, awesome episode, you guys. We got through all the talking points tonight.
Barely.
And some extra ones that we didn't plan on.
Who knew?
Listen, who knew that we were going to figure out what Nazism was all about on this show?
I had no idea that had
Ladies and
anything
gentlemen,
to do with weekly haps.
I would implore you
Wait, so the
to go ahead and
idea
close
was it's
this
a
deal
passion
before he comes
project?
back from the bathroom.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, what you guys want to do is watch this now because it may never see the light of day.
If
Ever.
you're seeing this on Instagram, you're
Privilege.
among the chosen
Right.
few.
This might be this might be the first like hidden episode where like it's like a treasure where you're just like, oh, if you do this like Zelda, Legend of Zelda back in the day, you do this and all of a sudden
Up, down, left,
it'll
right.
unlock something and you get something else out of it. Because I'm not sure where this
And
thing
if
goes.
anyone sat through this whole thing, congratulations. We love you. Come be our
Yeah,
guest.
you guys are definitely the best fans.
You know what? Come into the shop this weekend and you can get some stuff anywhere between 25 and 40% off on me.
Aloha.
Oh, we're doing a sale anyways, so.
All right.
All right, I'm Brad
Proudly.
Wilson. Thank you, surfing.
I'm Christian Iglesia. We're going to go ahead from First Surf Shop in Division Wynwood. We're going to go ahead and exit out of this as quick as
We done.
possible.
Let's.
Juan, did I say bye?
Hold on.
Oh, this guy. Say goodbye.
I'm not Indiana Jones, I promise.
It's good to know.